he's getting into hot water because he put Medea in his top 5 comedy movies.
Which Medea?
I think he just.
Oh,
put
just
all
in
of them.
general?
Yeah, just
Okay.
in general, Medea. So I was gonna ask you what your top 5 comedy films are, right off the top of your head.
Fuck me in the ass. Okay, all right.
I know, man. It's so hard because people kept commenting, "You forgot about this. You forgot about this," and I was like, they're all so fucking funny.
You know, it also kind of depends on how you qualify a comedy movie, because I mean, you know,
Okay, how would you qualify it?
well, I mean, some shit's funny to me that's just fucking sad. You know what I mean? So
Wait. Give me an example of something sad that's funny.
this is very fucking morbid, but
No.
I've always, since I first saw this movie in theaters in 2014, I thought it was funny. There's a film by my favorite director, Paul Thomas Anderson. It's called There Will Be Blood, and it's about an oil tycoon in the late 1800s, early 1900s, basically beating Stanford Oil.
Mm-hmm.
And one of his early on drill workers gets killed because it's like 1896 and the drills are made out of like wood and shit, so it collapsed and crushed him. But he had an infant child, so he sort of just took that infant kid and used him to like have a cute face to buy land to get more oil leases.
What do you mean a cute face? Like he's
Well,
the poster child?
Yeah, he was lying to all of the potential land sellers, saying that that was his son and that his wife, the child's mother, had died in childbirth, which was extremely fucking common back then.
Right.
So they were just like, oh yeah, of course, that's what happened.
Yeah.
But
No second guesses, no nothing.
he strikes gold in Isabella County, California, which is Northern California, and he finds like this, like 100,000 acres he gets. There's just an ocean of oil underneath there. I mean, like he's found his lifetime fortune, right?
Fuck.
And when they first bust, there's a gas pocket before the oil comes out, and it deafens his son. It blows out his son, so his son's deaf for the rest of the film. And at the end of the film, the second to last scene, right before the very end, he tells him straight up, "You're an orphan from a basket in the middle of the desert, and I only used you because I needed a sweet face to buy land." And I fucking busted out laughing when I like that shit, because I mean, like, that's a fucking dude. That's a ruthless gangster move. Like, he just used this kid. He was 27 whenever he finally told him this shit. Well, signed it to him, I guess.
Right.
But finally just straight up told him, was like, yeah, you're a bastard from
You
a
go
basket.
through this whole movie.
Yeah.
And then
like,
you're just like...
And what's funny about, well, what I find funny about it is the kid's like pouring out his heart. He's like, I'm married now, and like, I want to start my own oil company just like you. I want to go down to Mexico. Yeah. And then he's just like, okay, I'm glad you're happy and you're married and starting a family, but get this, you're fucking nothing. I don't know. It's just, I don't know.
See, I would find that funny, but
dude,
I don't think a lot of people would.
No, that's not funny.
Yeah. Like the way that you started describing the movie, it like my mood just like mellowed out. I'm like, oh Jesus Christ, this is morbid.
Yeah,
but,
no, it's
but
fucked
whenever
up.
you said the dude's like pouring his heart out, and then he's like,
No, he waits. He waits
Nah.
till he's done saying everything. It's like, oh, by the way. Oh, and then he kicks him out of his house, and like the whole time he's leaving. Keep in mind he's deaf, so he can't hear him.
oh shit, dude,
But
that was a real laugh.
dude. So the real, like, so
Holy
he's
shit.
deaf. So as he's walking out of this mansion of his his fake father's, he's
Yeah.
walking out. His dad, the main character, just keeps screaming, "Bastard from a basket."
Oh my
He's
god.
screaming it at the top of his lungs repeatedly, knowing his son can't hear him, but the sign language interpreter that follows him around everywhere.
Yeah,
can.
he's gonna be.
Like, this dude can hear him because that's his sign language interpreter, but the son can't hear shit, but he's still
That
screaming.
is such a fuck you.
Oh, it's raw.
That is such a fuck.
He won the
you.
Academy Award. Daniel Day-Lewis won the Academy Award for that.
I got to watch that.
Okay, but so number one actual funny movie,
Yeah.
hands down, Ace Ventura: Pet Detective. The
Oh
first
my
one.
god.
The first one, with the dolphin and shit. The
Jim
porpoise.
Carrey.
Yeah, Jim
Carrey
Carrey.
is so fucking amazing.
After that, Pineapple Express. This is the end.
oh my god, dude! I was talking about this is the end. Whenever Michael Cera slaps Rihanna on the ass.
Yeah, that's real.
Yeah,
That's,
dude, yeah,
that shit
'cause
is awesome.
That was
dude.
an actual reaction. She slapped the fuck out of him, and then the dude was like, "Yo, what the fuck?" And the way that he's like, "Shut the fuck up." Or
Shut the
he-
fuck,
he-
man! It's a party. And he's coked out of his mind. So what I find really cool about that scene is Michael Cera asked, because Seth Rogen was the executive producer / co-director, right? So asked if he could actually slap Rihanna on the ass, and they asked Rihanna, "Would you be okay with that?" And she said, "Tell you what, if he gets to actually slap me on the ass, I actually want to slap him in the face." And of course, anybody in their
Yeah,
fucking sane mind is like,
absolutely.
"Oh yeah, you can slap me anywhere you want. If I get to slap Rihanna on the ass, you can slap me in the dick. I don't give a shit."
Oh,
Like,
dude, I'll take a punch,
dude, it's Queen Riri. Come on,
Yeah,
so.
dude.
He actually slapped her on the ass, and then he got, I don't know if you, like, last time you heard it, but she decked his shit. I mean, it was an open-faced slap, but I mean, fucking.
I watched it a week ago.
She could be one of those people on the pro slapping leagues, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
She fucked him up. And the coolest part about that is there is no sound overlay. That's raw sound. They did not use any sound effects for the butt slap or the face slap. That's actually how it sounded. Like, when you hear that pop, when Rihanna hits Michael Cera in the face, fucking real.
Dude, and whenever he blows the cocaine in Fogel's face.
Hey, does this coke smell funny? I've never done this fucking drug before. Oh, you're in luck, man. That's some good shit. All right, wait, how many was that? How many did I list?
3.
Three.
That was your third one. This is
right.
the end.
I'm going to get to name 4?
Yes.
Okay, all right. So, shit, all right.
You're on 4 right now.
A really funny movie. Brokeback Mountain.
Oh, yeah? You know what? I've never seen Brokeback Mountain.
Oh, shit, really? Okay,
Never
well,
seen
that's
it.
not as funny then.
I mean, I know the whole, the gay thing.
It's okay, man. It's
Pretty
a movie
sure
about
everybody.
It's a movie about some gay dudes, but it's Heath Ledger and Jake Gyllenhaal, and God, it gets a bad rap just because it's about a gay cowboy thing. It's actually a fucking terrific movie. The first time I saw it, I actually cried. No shit. Like, it was a beautiful film.
Well, anything with what's his name?
Heath Ledger and Jake Gyllenhaal.
Anything with Heath Ledger, I'm gonna fucking watch.
Yeah.
I feel uncultured now.
You know what? I'm gonna spin out number 4 instead of that. Speaking of Heath Ledger, A Knight's Tale. You ever seen that?
No.
Oh, that's one of his old. It's an older one, but it's a goodie, and it's fucking hilarious. It's a good. It like takes place in medieval times. He's a jouster who lies and says he's from royalty just to get out from being a dirt farmer farming dirt,
Dude, I would do the same exact.
And he soars to the top, and he like fucking wins and marries some like Duchess Sussex of cock sucking balls wherever.
That sounds like a pretty good title.
Yeah, this is pre-colonialization, so I mean they haven't discovered areas to take over yet. So Europe was pretty bored and they needed shit to do, so they were like, why don't we put these guys on a horse with a 26-foot stick and see who stabs each other first? And
fuck it.
And Heath Ledger was like, I farm dirt, but I think I could stab people with sticks. And that's a funny.
Might
movie.
as well.
Yeah. But yeah, definitely number 1 is Ace Ventura: Pet Detective, the first one. The second one's good, dude, but it's just an endless string of callbacks.
Right. It's usually how those movies go.
The one thing else I have to give credit where credit's due. The second one is whenever he busts him. Have you seen the second one?
No, I haven't seen all of them in a very, very long time.
I prefer the first one. That's my all-time. I could watch that movie over and over again. Probably that and Caddyshack.
Oh my god, dude, that was my dad's favorite fucking movie.
Yeah, I love that movie. I actually have the novelization of that film, and I bought that only because they referenced it in Family Guy.
When?
Peter was out of the house, and Brian was stuck at home with the kids, and he was looking for books to read them, and he had like 3 Garfield books, and then the novelization of the film Caddyshack.
Oh, it's literally a reference to it, not just like a callback reference from the movie.
No, he's like looking for a book, and he's like, they have the novelization of the film Caddyshack, and it cuts the next scene, and he's at the scene where Ty's sinking all the golf balls.
Yeah.
Shoeless,
That's amazing.
No. And he's reading it from the book, and then there's an actual novelization of the film, which I own because of Family Guy. I saw that, and I was like, well, if I fucking love that movie, I might as well buy the book.
Early Family Guy is so classic.
Oh, dude, early Family Guy. Oh,
so classic. So let's go number 1. Ace Ventura first.
Ace Ventura: Pet Detective.
2 was
Pineapple Express.
3 was This Is the End. 4. What was 4?
God, I want to be morbid because it's just my nature. Yeah.
I mean, bro, if it's in your top 5, it's in your top 5. You know what I mean?
That's a fucking Brokeback Mountain.
Brokeback Mountain, number 4. Brokeback Mountain.
It's not at all a comedy, but it's funny, dude. If you watch it, it's funny. It's 2 straight guys who throw their 2 gay guys who throw their lives away.
2 straight guys that would completely just.
Bro, the movie takes place over the course of 2 decades, and they're married to women the whole fucking time.
That's
like they're living a fucking lie. And each year they drive like 1,000 miles to Brokeback Mountain to fish this river where they have a shitload of gay sex. And,
yeah.
And they also like bond, they're good friends and stuff. But
Yeah.
like the funny part about it is they just go on with this lie. And Heath Ledger is the only one that wants to keep it up. Jake Gyllenhaal's like, we could have had a great life. And Heath Ledger's like, I'm too much of a cowboy. Like I'm too cool for that shit. I'll take it in the butt, but I'm married with kids and shit, which is true in the film. It's true. He does have kids and shit, but he was in love with Jake Gyllenhaal, which is, Also, do you know what stemming the rose means?
No.
When someone says stem the rose?
No, I've never heard of that saying.
The first time I heard that saying was in that film.
Stemming the rose. That's something to do with a dick?
Yes.
Stemming the rose.
Stem the rose.
So like what it was stemming it? Like beating them off? Stemming, sucking them off?
Well, no. Stemming the rose refers to anal sex.
Stemming the what?
Yeah, dude.
What do you
And
mean?
I don't fucking know where they come up with these phrasings, but this guy catches them. They were just
Catches them stemming the rose.
well, he catches them wrestling after a fishing trip, but it was like it wasn't just like two homies cutting up. It was
wrestling.
yeah, like they were literally in their underwear because they were standing in the river fishing, and then they were wrestling each other. And the dude that hired him to herd his sheep pulls up on his horse, and he's like, "The fuck!" Like he showed up to check on him. Yeah, he showed up to check on him, and he's like, "I'm gonna go home now." And then they come back to collect their pay, and I think it was Heath Ledger that, or no, it was Jake Gyllenhaal because he was the gayer one. Well, he was the more openly about his gay feelings one in the film. And he said, "What about for next season?" And he goes, "I hired you to herd sheep, not stem the rose." And I was like,
my god!
I was like, "What the fuck does that mean?" So paused the film, looked it up, and I was like, "Oh."
Oh, so it wasn't just like a term they made.
No, it's a thing. Yeah, if you Google it, stemming the rose refers to anal sex.
That is amazing.
Yeah, which is probably the best kind, you know.
I'm gonna put up the Urban Dictionary, stemming the rose, right on the screen with the definition.
Oh yeah, because it sounds pretty.
Yeah, it does.
Stemming the rose.
Yeah,
it sounds like you're trimming roses to put into a vase, but no, it's sodomy.
I knew it had something to do with a dick.
Yeah, I mean it's a gay film, you know. So.
All right, number 5. What was number 5?
Oh, I thought okay, number 5. This is no, I already said that.
This is the end. Is number 3.
That's number 3, and then we have Brokeback Mountain. Number 5 is going to be Don't Look Up.
Don't Look Up.
From Adam McKay, who directed Step Brothers.
You already have. I got to see it.
You haven't seen that?
No, I
Do you have
haven't.
Netflix?
I do. I don't have Netflix. I got HBO. I got Disney.
Okay, word. Okay, it's a Netflix original movie. Stars Leonardo DiCaprio and Jennifer Lawrence. No, who's the girl from Silver Linings Playbook with Bradley Cooper?
God, you're naming all these movies that I don't know.
You haven't seen Silver Linings Playbook?
No. I feel so uncultured.
That's all right.
I'm trying to catch up on my Marvel and
Don't
Star
Look Up.
Wars shit right now.
It's got fucking everybody. Jonah Hill is in it. It's just secretly star-studded. Like all these really big actors play these good roles, but it's in a fucking fantastic film. Leonardo DiCaprio is. Well, first of all, I got to commend the dude on his dating policy. He's my personal hero. When it comes to his taste in women, he's my personal hero.
How old is he right now?
I think he's like 50-something. Yeah.
What is he going for, like 22 to 25?
His current girlfriend is 19.
Oh, my God.
Yeah.
I didn't know he went younger than 20. But he does. 19.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
So,
dude, how would you even converse with a 19-year-old whenever you're... Like, I find it hard.
I doubt they're doing a lot of talking, man. I would really be surprised. I mean, okay, so here's the thing about that. And the reason I say he's my personal hero. First of all, he's fucking Leonardo DiCaprio.
Right.
Don't see a whole lot of people in general, let alone women, saying no to ask. Like if Leo came up to me and was like, "You want to go out on a date?" I'd be like, "Fuck yes."
Yeah, so he's gonna ask you like, "Oh, a Great Gatsby style," and you're like, "Oh my God."